us here. We speak the truth, we speak the facts, and we have fun speaking the truth. It's not uncomfortable at all. We actually have a great time doing this. And it's always awesome to know that you are listening. You're welcome to our corner. We're on for 1 hour straight, and here we talk about all those things that we don't talk about. With you, our men, and in public, and everywhere else. So you get the rare opportunity to hear the real deal on the show. So if you're tuned in, you're welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. And as always, I'd like you to meet my girls for today. Selfie taker extraordinaire. You cannot beat Hannah Lisa's selfie techniques and her editing techniques.
Oh, no. Yes, no.
Dr. Hannah Lisa is a medical doctor who also doubles as a photojournalist on this show. And sometimes a slay queen. Hannah Lisa.
Yes, nah.
How are you?
I'm good.
It's great to see you as always.
Yes,
looking amazing.
You too. And sexy. You're looking sexy. Hey.
Because you can see through my top.
Yes, please. Everybody go on Facebook Live. You see that?
I'm wearing a see-through top and I'm wearing accessories on my skin.
I'm telling
so
you.
You can see my accessories right through my top. Am I allowed to say this already?
That's it.
It's rubber band. I accessorize with rubber band. Anyway, Hadelisa, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Great to have you.
Great to be here.
And I'm really looking forward to everything you have to say today.
I'm looking forward to it myself.
All right. Also on the show is an old favorite friend and panelist of mine from Tales from the Powder Room on GH1 TV from about 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been long. When I met you, I was about 21 or something. I don't know. And you were like, "You are that young?" I remember you. I remember you said that to me once.
And now look at you.
Now I'm grown. I'm 31
so
years old with two children.
And so sexy, Mama.
Oh, well, thank you, Abby.
You're welcome.
I'm feeling very happy today. Can you tell?
Yeah, I can tell because I'm here.
Abby, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
You look amazing.
Thank you very much. It's not easy, but the slay must go
on.
Yeah. It's imperative.
I know. We will slay every day of our life.
Yes.
No matter what.
Hello, listeners. My name is Abnayali, also known as Abby,
and I'm
A-B-L-E, and I'm a slay queen. And I own it.
Okay.
You're proud of it. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we should talk about slay queens on the show one of these days because sometimes it confuses me, you know. Yeah. The word slay queen, what it means, the connotations, and what the word slay and queen mean.
Yeah.
Like slay means to like
slay,
like do good and
look
great.
No, you're endeavoring
everything, every aspect of your life.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
I don't know the connotations. I guess it's
just
changed.
patriarchy doing what it loves to do most, trying to.
Okay, that's not the topic for today.
I know.
We get to another day, and I'll be sure to bring you here.
Yeah.
You know, as my VIP guest. To talk about it. Now, last but certainly not least, for the very first time on the show, we have Yabua.
Yes.
You're welcome. Tell us a bit about yourself.
So Yabua is an MC and a voiceover artist. So that's basically what I do.
And a slay queen.
And a slay queen.
Hey, why are you all taking the slay queen?
The title, it looks like the title sort of empowers you, you know.
Is that right?
Yes, I don't really see anything bad about being a slay queen.
I am so glad to hear this. We shall discuss this another day, and you are my guest number 2.
Amen.
All right.
I'm representing.
So today on the show, we are talking about love. We're in the month of love. It's February. In Ghana, it's chocolate month. Yeah. But all around the world is a love month. And on the 14th of February, we're going to be at the Labadi Beach Hotel with Kabna and Becca. You have to come with your lover and come and enjoy and soak in good romantic music brewed in the Ghanaian pot. So, come with your lover. Stay overnight. It's 2,000 Ghana cedis, or you can just come for the concert, go home, you know, and enjoy the rest of the night in your home. That's just 700 Ghana cedis. So I expect to see you all there, and it'll be a fun, love-filled night. But on the show today, we're talking about the expression of love. So love is love, right? We say I love you, I love you, I love you. But talk is cheap. Yeah. And when you say you love someone, you must walk the talk. I have a friend who says love is a verb, it's a doing word, it's an action word, it's not a noun. You don't say I love you, you do I love you.
Yeah.
You have to do it. Let us see it, feel it, experience it. So today on the show, we're talking about how Ghanaian women express love. And I'm guessing this show is kind of sort of for the men, because I would really like to hear from you guys today. How do you know a Ghanaian woman is liking or loving or wants to be with you? I put this up on social media and I got a lot of, she starts cooking for you. She starts bringing you food. She starts asking you, have you eaten? When a Ghanaian woman starts saying, have you eaten? You know that, our moral desires are being nursed. That's what people are saying on social media, but I don't know. I don't know anything. So my guests here today are here to help us in this month of love. If it's a girl you're digging, or it's a girl you're looking at, and you don't know if she likes you back, you will know on this show whether or not she likes you back. And I would really like you guys to also let me know what you know. So the number to reach me on is 0244-340-437 via WhatsApp. 0244-340-437. That's my WhatsApp number. I'll let you know the call lines when it's time to call. So 0244-340-437. Text or WhatsApp me. I'd love to hear from you. So I will start with the love doctor, Hannalisa.
Love doctor. Oh wow. I like this title.
Love doctor. Hannalisa.
Yes.
Let's just start with the general expression of love. How do we express love, like generally, men, women, human beings, before we come to the Ghanaian woman?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just basically talk about the love languages. That's what everybody has been talking about. And I think that when I read through, I thought that it made sense. It kind of encompassed everything. So we have the words of affirmation. So we are making you feel, we're making you feel good about yourself. We're saying good things to you. We're telling you, I'm proud of you. When you do something, we're making you feel appreciated. Then we have acts of service. So if I love you, I will serve you. Sometimes it's something really little. Please, and not I will serve you like the way you are thinking. I'll be a maid. No, but I'll do something nice for you. Maybe something as little as, if you're married, I'll go for the kids. If you have to do something, I'll sit down and maybe watch over whatever it is so that you get the chance to do what you have to do. So these are acts of service. Then we have gifts. As for the gifts, we all know. And the gifts are special when it has to do with what you like or what the person likes. And it's even more important for us women because when you give a woman a gift, it's mostly not just about the gift, but it comes with an emotional attachment. Maybe if it's something in her favorite color, she feels like, oh, it means you listen when I talk. So you know what my favorite color is? Or you've observed that I like this color, or my lipstick is always this color. So it probably means that I like this color, and then you went ahead. Or something special, like maybe you went to buy something. We went to a shop, you pretended you didn't hear what I said when I was happily moving around and pointing to a particular bag, and another time you get it for me. It's not just about the bag, it's the fact that you thought about it and then you listened to me. So it's not just about the gift, but for women, and even for women mostly, what comes with the gifts. And then we have quality time. Quality time is very, very important. It's not just about time. It's quality time. It's about holding my hand and taking me for a walk. It's about turning off the TV sometimes just to listen to me. It's about asking me how was my day. It's about sharing your day with me. You had something funny on radio or something funny that happened at work. You come home and you want to share it with me. These are all acts of love. It makes one feel as though you want to be a part of I want you to be a part of my day. So I'm sharing my day with you, although you went there, and then the famous touch. That's the favorite of the men.
Physical
But funny
touch.
enough, the men like just one kind of touch. But the
That's nice.
women love all sorts of touch. So you're holding my hand, not just, you may think it's a cake, but you're holding my hand not just in the room, but in public. Because there are so many people who are scared of holding the hands of their partners in public. So many people are scared of PDA, that's public display of affection. So many people are scared of hugging you in public. They don't want any, and it has nothing to do with how we've been brought up. But sometimes I don't know if they are scared that somebody will see them.
I think it's a cultural thing,
and it
maybe.
will mess their chances up. And so it means a lot when somebody is able to show you off or express love by touching you in public, not touching you in indecent ways, but holding your hand as you go for a walk, maybe hugging you, or even if somebody is shouting on you and you're very upset, they can put their hand on your shoulder just to calm you down. All these things or when they see that you have a very bad day, you come home, they're massaging you, anything to show you they love you, not just straight to sex, you know, which is the main thing for men. But I think that generally these are the ways in which people express their love. But it varies. There's so many other ways in which
come back
people
to you,
can
Hannah-Lisa. You've given us a good opening. You've given us a good opening. Let's go around the table and come back. So I'll come to you now. Yeah.
So for me, I think that what Annalisa said is really great. I was also going to start from that point.
Okay.
But when it comes to women especially, I think we show our love through compromising. Yeah. We as women love to compromise a lot. Especially when a girl meets a new guy.
To listen to.
When a girl meets a new guy, you know, for the first time, she doesn't mind compromising, meeting up even with her girlfriends just to go see the man, you know, just to show that I'm always here for you, I'll always be there. We compromise a lot. We do things that sometimes, even assuming you break up from the relationship, you sit down, you be like, so why did I even do this? You end up compromising a lot. And from what I know, I think a lot of men don't even like women who compromise. You know, they want a woman who has a mind of her own. They don't want you to say, okay, I'm stopping this just to please you and all that. It doesn't work for a lot of men, from what I know. You see, so women love to compromise. And secondly, we also show love through appreciation, like, you know, your thoughts on the gift thing. So when you give us something, we love to appreciate it. We will talk about it over and over again. Just the thought that you had us in your mind when you went out, oh, he got this for me, you got that for me. We appreciate a lot. When a woman is in love, that's what she tends to do. And she loves to spend time. We want you to take us everywhere, you know. When you're going out, especially, you know, when you're going out in public, we want you to go with us, you know, touching us. Let everybody know that, yes, we are, you know, we are the girl. We are now, we are now on the scene. We love that a lot. So that's, from my view, I think that's how women love to show that, you know, they're in love with a man or something. We compromise. We want quality time. We want you to, we show appreciation and all that. And we support you. We support you in everything. I mean, even man is even cracking jokes that are immature and not even funny. We are laughing because we want to show that, you know, we are for you. Yes, I did for you. Like, you know, I'm there with you. Like, we support in everything. That's how come you find out that women who are so in love with a man will end up emptying the account just to, you know, support them. Yes, a lot of you've heard stories about that. A lot of women do that. You know, the way you are doing is very suspicious. Like, you know, women, you hear stories like that. Is very sad. I mean, it's not the right thing to do. Showing a man support doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, emptying your bank account or doing things against your own self just to please him. I don't think is right. But unfortunately,
that's how we show
love. We do that as women.
Okay. I said the best. I love you guys, okay. I love you. But Abby.
Nah.
Okay. It's time.
So I was gonna also go along the lines of Gary Chapman, who enunciated the love language, the 5 love language, which everybody seems to have, and you can identify with it. But I also remember the scripture at 1 Corinthians 13, 4 to 7, which I believe forms a very good foundation for what actually love is, and it says that love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous. It does not brag, does not get puffed up, does not behave indecently, does not look for its own interest, does not become provoked. It does not keep account of the injury, does not rejoice over unrighteousness, but rejoices with the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. So in when you're operationalizing love is patient. What are we looking at here? That is how women would contain your excesses and the normal circumstances, the things that a woman won't tolerate from anybody. If she loves you, she tolerate it. And it's happened to a lot. It's happened to me. Like then you go and sit back and you realize, did I just let this guy? Did I really do this? Did I really do that? Did I let him walk over me like that or say this? But let just a stranger, and that's why on social media they say women out you or air you when they don't like you, because the same thing that they would tolerate from a man they love, they will come and air somebody on social media just for doing the same thing. And again, it's kind. When you say kindness, I most of the time look at, somebody doing something for me, but the words that you use even shows kindness. Does your words build the person up? These are all the acts of kindness. And Gary Chapman said it, the kind of words when your man, even when he's lost a football match or he's lost playing a game and you don't even understand it, you go like, oh, quick, don't worry. Meanwhile, you don't even understand what this whole game is about. But because your man is sad and feeling down, you want to say something. You don't want to be unkind. You don't want to add to his pain. Support. So you show support to him, and that's love. You're being kind with your words, and then it's not jealous. I know this might sound funny to a lot of, because they say women are very, 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 very jealous, but the Bible says you shouldn't be jealous. But why shouldn't we be jealous? If your heart is beating at the thought of him just talking to a colleague and nothing else, he's just standing there talking to the colleague. Yeah, women have a wild imagination. My God. Our imagination will be running all around. Does he talk to her every day? Especially when you're probably coming to pick him up from work. Does he talk to her every day? Are they going for lunch? Because now they have office boyfriend, office husband, and office wife. You see her office wife, and
especially if she's cute.
Ouch.
Now you're show. And her stomach is flat. Oh my God.
Then yeah, thinking also.
Maybe she's wearing a shoe that you've always been admiring. You know.
So women, love is a lot of things, and it's beautiful. And do we go on to the topic of how Ghanaian women show our love?
Let me read some messages coming in first, and then we'll go on to our matter. So Kobline Obuasi says, "Now thank you for this topic. Recently, 3 of my lady friends told me that they liked me during university days, but I never gave them the chance. Now, me, when a lady likes me, she has to tell me to my face point blank, because I cannot tell the signs. I'm totally blind to it. I hope that this session will open my eyes, because I'm still single 3 years after university." And that's from Kobina from Obuasi.
You're probably broke.
I'm out for. Did you see the side eye Selwyn gave you? All right. Sly says, "Now time, affection, care, believe in each other's dreams, gifts sometimes. With this mentioned, everyone got their love languages and so on." All right. Okay. Thank you, Sly, for your message. Well, if a Ghanaian woman loves you, if she starts asking you questions like, "Have you eaten? How's your day going? How is work? Have you had dinner? You are tired, you need to rest." And they start buying you handkerchiefs. And they start buying you t-shirts and suits. And they start asking you about your parents and your siblings. And then they start joining you for church programs. And sometimes they surprise you. But all of this being worked out, if you don't know and you forget her birthday or birthday,
you're dead.
Then remember, you will regret, because point 1 to 10 will be a nightmare for you. And that's from Frimpong, citizen Frimpong. Thank you. This have you eaten thing, is it true?
Yes. I don't think so.
You wait.
Yes,
wait.
It's true.
You wait. Let me finish reading the messages and then I'll come back to you. Have you eaten? Abeku, has she asked you if you've eaten today? No. Abeku, answer the question. Abeku's mouth is shaking. All right. Now, is it Hannah Lisa? As in Langabelle and Ruby's Hannah Lisa? Yes. This is not Hannabelle. Langabelle and Ruby's Hannah Lisa. This is my Hannah Lisa, who Langabelle and Rubin have stolen. Evan from Sunyani says, "Good evening, Eva." Okay. Wrong message. Thank you so much. Okay. 0244340437 is the number to reach me on. Wisdom says, "Now I think she will call you at 12 a.m. on the dot. If 12 a.m. passes, she know they like you, my brother. Wise up.
Oh,
hey.
I'm sleeping.
Really? 12 a.m. like midnight. Anyway, thank you for those messages on WhatsApp. Now let me read some messages on Facebook, and then I'll come back to the studios. Back to my ladies. Still on the matter, how Ghanaian women express love. Carl Romeo says, now when she goes like, I don't want your girlfriend to come and beat me, then you know she likes you. Okay. Hello. Now, Ghana girls will first ask you for money. That's the acceptance fee. They'll be like, I need 200 to this agency. And that's the acceptance fee. Good evening to you, Kwesi Asari. Jibe, it's good to know you're listening. Acceptance fee. Really. Anyway, let's hear from our authorities in the studio.
So, yes. You know, referring to the message, I think the first message where the guy said that 3 girls were like, they liked him and then he didn't know. I think the problem with Ghanaian women is that some Ghanaian women, we are not bold or confident enough. Look, we are in 2020, women. I mean, if you see a man and you like him, be bold enough to tell him you like him. And let what you want be known. Are you looking for a relationship? Is it just something you just, is this a one-time thing? Is this something you just want to smash it? Just let it known. I mean, I don't see why you should be judged.
You want to do what?
Maybe you want to smash him and leave him. I mean, you have to let it know. Tell him, this is what you want.
I go to church of Pinterest. I don't understand.
I'm not saying, let him know. You see, you have to be honest, be bold enough to tell, because this afternoon before I was coming, I posted this on my social media, and I had guys who were telling me that women express their love through fighting. Really? Then I was asking, how is that? I think and then they are saying that a lot of girls that sometimes you're talking to, they are your friends and all that, they like you, but they don't know how to tell you. So in this case, you are thinking, this is my friend. So maybe you go out and then you meet a girl or something. You come to her with all of those issues and how you are proposing to her and how she's behaving. And she's angry and she's arguing and fighting. And you don't even understand why. Because she's not bold enough to tell you that this is what I want. I like you, Adam, or whatever. I like you. But then you are not telling the man, how is he supposed to know?
I think we would have been bold as Ghanaian women if that's how we were brought up. We weren't brought up. We didn't see our parents being very expressive. Most mothers being very expressive when it came to love. So as a woman, we were taught to wait for the man to come. Even look at our traditional setting. Engagement. The man comes to your house. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's how we've been brought up. So we expect that. We give you every sign in the book. We're doing everything. Funny enough, sometimes when a Ghanaian woman likes you, she'll talk. We express our love through talking. Talking is, I'm talking to you. I'm sharing my day with you. I'm sharing my problems with you, my insecurities with you. I'm being vulnerable when I'm around you. And I expect you to know that I don't do this with any other person. Another form of talking is what the men think is nagging. But we're worried about you. We're concerned about you. I'm surprised that most of the men see their mothers being very worried about them and are able to see that it is love. But when another woman, or is being worried and concerned about them, they fail to see that is love. If she doesn't love you, she won't complain about anything you're doing, because after all, she doesn't care.
Yeah.
She doesn't care what happens to you. But funny enough, they think when you're concerned about them, when you're trying to build them up, when you're trying to make them better than who they are, they see it as you're putting too much pressure on them, and so you don't love them. A woman who loves you will be supportive. in the sense that when you're doing something, sometimes she knows that this business, I have no idea about the business, but she wants you to talk to her about it so that she shows you her love by being supportive of what you are doing. Funny enough, most of the men see this as pressure, and they rather tend to go for somebody who would not talk too much, because they say the person gives them peace of mind. I'm not talking about excessive nagging, but then they say the person gives them peace of mind, but they are failing to realize that somebody who doesn't care about you won't talk about what you're doing. They couldn't be bothered whether you go, whether you come. They are not concerned. So sometimes talking is also a way of expressing love. Ghanaian women show love by being exclusive, being committed to the relationship, being faithful to you. Sometimes you, the man, you don't know, but there are so many men that hit on her, and so she sees being faithful as a way in which he's showing love to you. Once in a while, she'll chip in and say, oh, this boy did this. It's not to make you jealous. It's so you see that I'm putting in effort to be committed to this relationship. So you should see that I love you. Sometimes we tend to talk too much because we see that you are losing us. So the things that are making you lose us, we talk a lot about it. So maybe, Kwame, I've told you don't do this, and it looks like I'm complaining, but I'm communicating to you what you're doing that is making you lose me. Maybe somebody else is giving it to me. You would ignore me. I stopped talking about it, not because I've changed, but because I don't care anymore. And then I start
you start leaning towards
the other person.
But I think sometimes too, how you approach it, that is what will make the man feel you are nagging me. Some women do not know how to communicate their feelings, you know. They tend, I don't know if they forget how you communicate with the man will also show how you respect him, because you don't want to communicate by emasculating the man. You want to let your feelings known, but do it in a good way. Be mature about it. Don't go, butchering the man. And sometimes women say words that you as a woman, when you listen to, a couple arguing and you listen to what the woman is telling the man, you ask yourself, I do that a lot. I ask myself, why would you tell the man this? You see, so if it depends on how you approach it. If you talk to him like that, and he finds a lady who probably may be talking about the same thing, but maybe the way and manner in which the other lady is doing it, it doesn't sound like nagging to him.
Right. So how do Ghanaian women express love? You were just responding to Hannah Lisa. Yeah. For you, what are the things that we do?
For me, the things that we do to show that we really love a man is through support. We support him a lot.
I think you went through that the first time.
Yes.
Right.
And then we love to be at his service. I don't know. We want to cook for him, make him feel good.
You want to go for his family funeral and be serving.
You go for the funeral and then you don't mind taking off your slits to wear just trousers. You want to show that Charlie are there for you. You want to show that. So yeah.
Okay, Abby.
I for most part, Ghanaian women show love by trying to ease the burden of whatever load the man is carrying. They always want to make life a little more easier for the man. So even before the man has thought about it, the woman has not only thought about it, but has gone ahead
to find a solution
to it. What do I mean? A lady will go into a man's house. He probably doesn't have most guys, because some men are metrosexual. He hasn't thought about buying bed sheets. He hasn't thought about putting a little comfort in his home. The lady goes there and then has done a 360 assessment of the place, has even determined where the flower vase will be and all that, to make the guy's apartment look nice. And then she would make effort. If she doesn't ask money from you, which I think she should do, no lady should use their own money to be spending on a guy. You should. This is very controversial. You should ask him, tell him, Kweku, I've realized this place looks a little big.
Can I see your face?
this place looks a little bare. Don't you think it would look awesome if we went to this place and then got A, B, C, D? You know, the guy agrees. The woman sprouts up the place, and then he begins to look at the place with a new eyes. Okay, I never thought this my place. So,
or maybe he doesn't have money.
That's what I was going to say. What if you say he's interested
why
in
a relationship when you don't have money?
What did you say it?
That's another topic altogether.
No, it depends on how you say it
altogether. But why in a relationship? I mean, I don't want us to deviate, but you shouldn't be in a relationship when you don't have money, because no matter how you look at it, relationship involves money.
Is it for a man or for a woman?
For both.
Okay.
For both relationship, but then of course I enjoy chopping my man's money. So in as much as I have my own money,
relationships are not for broke people.
No.
If you are broke, so if you're broke, you can't find love.
To admiring.
No. Use that energy to make more money, because the honeys will come when the money is there.
Yes.
So use that energy. Why are you using energy to chop love? Do you know how much you spend? the sort of quantum that is used in spending in
some people
love.
just appreciate your company. I mean, they're in a relationship, they're just home, they watch TV.
You can't always be home.
No, you can't. You are even home and you don't have a ceiling fan. Do you know the kind of heat?
You open the windows.
You open which windows in Accra?
Where there's no there are buildings all over, no trees to provide it.
You know that the sweetest love can be love with nothing.
No,
I don't agree.
When it's just the two of you,
this is so fallacious.
You eat indomie and egg, and then you eat kenke and you eat oranges.
This one,
and you spend your days
contributing
indoors.
to high blood.
You know how nice how nice it will be when you are annoyed at him and he says, "Baby, let's go to
the Maldives on
on Friday and then come back on Sunday and then you go to work." You know how good.
But when he's apologizing and he has the dollar bills, are like, "Baby, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
Baby, I'm sorry.
But you guys, do you know how nice, like, original pure village love is? And I'm not talking about village champion with money.
No. But even the village,
talking about like village, just boy girl.
Even the village, even the village
social
love,
media and all this money spending.
Let's say the village love. The man in the village who claims he's in love with the lady, and he's thinking that okay, we are not going on any date, any nice place and whatever. He goes to the farm. Farms find food. Make sure that he brings the lady. Sometimes, and it's not all.
He expends his energy one way or the other.
But that banchina or the command.
I'm not talking about lazy men. I'm talking about a man that has no money, but he's good for you.
I have been there before. It's not nice.
Tell me your experience.
It's not nice, especially when you happen to have more than the man. The everything you do is he overthinks it.
Yeah. Like a competition.
Yes. Are you doing it? Okay, so something that I would say to another person and then he won't take offense. This man with no money will think, okay, are you disrespecting me because you think you have money?
He's always at the edge.
No. Their feelings are at their fingertips because of no money. So please, listen to me. Please don't date. If you don't have money, don't, because it's you have to think, the energy that you need to think about how to make money, how to make judicious use of your time. You're using it to think about Abna is coming here, she needs water. I don't have money to buy such a water.
Even if you don't have money, sometimes you end up fighting because you see Abna wearing something. Maybe Abna's salary.
So money is a love
she starts using.
Oh, it is.
Okay,
then you start using something expensive. Then you are thinking, how did she get it? How did she afford it?
You ladies are basically saying that if a man has no money, he has no business falling in love.
They said if a man has no money, he doesn't have a right to erection.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, you can. Nobody says love. Yeah, some people say love is a decision and love is, but sometimes you tend to start liking somebody even before you realize you are in love. You are in love. That's fine, but please let it be in your head. don't say it out loud for anybody to hear.
Love in your head.
Love in your head. When you are at that point that you think, okay, I match up to the level of expressing love, then you go out there. But nobody would penalize you for falling in love. But please
keep it to yourself.
Keep it to
the
yourself.
money aspect is very imperative.
So Ghanaian, but and she I was talking about the fact that Ghanaian women love by compromising. I mean, it's part of our daily lives. They will tell you, a woman makes we are trained, or we are brought up to understand that we are the ones who hold things, the family. So in all our dealings, even when we are not supposed to do it, and then it's the other party's supposed to play a part, you find the woman going over and above to do things that would ensure that her man is happy. And that's why a lot of men love Ghanaian women. The Ghanaian men cannot sit anywhere and say Ghanaian women don't know how to love. That one,
it's a lie.
It's a lie.
That's how come you find a lot of men who have lived abroad all their lives, but when they want to get married, they will come to Ghana and say, "Me pay you."
I think that
because they want a Miss Goody two shoes.
Yes, but I think that in as much as we are seeing it as a love language expressed by women, men shouldn't see it as a right.
Yeah.
Like, if I've seen this thing happen so many times where somebody marries somebody who is working, who is doing so much for herself, who's probably schooling, and then he marries her and he says, okay, sit in the house and take care of the kids.
Yeah.
The woman says, okay, fine, the kids are young. And 2 years, the children are 2 years, they can go to school. He says no. And he has no reason. And it happens so many times. And once the woman says no, they say, then you don't love me because Mr. Anand's wife is doing the same. No.
It doesn't mean it works for me.
Sometimes I think it's unfair, because before you came for the person was working.
Thank you.
So you should understand that this is somebody who wants to work. We need to understand that God before husband. Everybody would be accountable to God. God has sent everyone on this earth with a purpose.
Yeah.
So what if your wife is supposed to maybe discover the cure to maybe, let's say, coronavirus? Yes. Or something. No, it's true. So, and then all of it, because of marriage,
or maybe your wife's purpose is to raise the next Barack Obama at home.
You never know.
But Barack Obama's
I am saying at home. Okay, I think what is important, Hannah-Lisa, is that it must be the woman's decision also.
Yeah.
Because we are not saying that there's anything wrong with staying at home to take care of
but
your
the thing
children.
is now, because
but it must be something that you want.
It is your decision as a woman. But because the woman
like,
finds herself so much in love with this man, she thinks like, it's okay. I have a friend who's
do you think that it's done? I mean, women will do that because they love the man, or it's for the children?
Well, are we talking about a marriage or just...
whichever situation.
I think that women will do that because they love the man. There is this friend of mine who's...
No, the children. I mean, she can leave the man and have her life, but she's doing it for the man because that's what the man wants.
Let me read some messages.
Okay, sure.
All right. Brian from East Legon says, good evening, Naa. Women will be fighting when they love you. I can testify to that. This girl refused to attend my wedding. She didn't pick my calls. She didn't reply my messages. And for 8 years now, all because she loves me and I never noticed.
You see? Why didn't you tell him? You should have told him.
On the rejection too much.
All right. Hey, Naa. Ghanaian women. Hey, Naa. Are you sure Ghanaian women really love? I can't think far. And that's from Kojo, texting from Adenta. Why, you don't think Ghanaian women fall in love? Okay. Now, for instance, I don't love my man. I didn't love my man initially, but I tried to make him fall in love. So I supported him. I respected him. I mean, I did everything for him, though I don't trust him because I know what he's doing. But because of my children, I'm still here. And the age difference, after 20 years, he pays me back by cheating, lying, and giving me all sorts of attitude. I agree with one of your ladies. It's like I don't care anymore. I have 2 grown kids. I realize I don't even feel anything for the man anymore. And he has seen that he has lost me. I don't talk to him when there's nothing to talk about. So that's how some Ghanaian men are now. They don't appreciate you when you are committed to the relationship. And that's from Cindy. That's very heartbreaking.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, Cindy, to hear this.
I think that as a woman, especially when you have something going on for you, unless maybe you have a child in a marriage that requires that much attention for the child, but do not leave your job for a man. Never do that, please. If you're a woman and you're listening to me, don't do that.
All right.
A classical example, I had a friend who was a man. She's making good money. You know, she does this home services and all that. Met a beautiful gentleman. They were in a relationship. The man is like, this job that you're doing, you meet a lot of influential people and, you know, working for them in their homes sometimes and blah, blah, blah. So why don't you stop what you're doing and all that? She almost did. She spoke to me about it. I said, sweetheart, if you do this, you're going to regret it. Don't even try. Do you know, after a month, the man left her. Okay. So assuming she stopped, where will she be now?
Eddie says that's a message. He says, now I agree with the ladies in the studio perfectly. Channel the energy in making money and keep the love in your head. I lost two women who I loved deeply because I was unemployed. And one of them told me straight in the face that I was unemployed. The money, dear, is very necessary any day. And that's from Eddie, and Eddie is a man. So you can call us now. Give us a call now. We'd like to talk to you. You can call us via our 0244 number. So you can call us on 0302-216-541. 0302-216-541. We'll be happy to hear from you. Hannah-Lisa wants me to read. Is it this one?
Yes.
All right, Hannah-Lisa. Wisdom, again, I think that every man wants peace of mind. Trust me, we just want peace of mind. So every woman shouldn't complain about every little thing.
The last one.
And then his last message, okay, he sent us a lot of messages. The last one says, you don't get money, you they look for love. If you don't have money, don't admire in your corner. 2020, you are looking for love with empty pockets, my brother. Are you okay?
And these messages are from men. No?
Are you okay?
These messages are from men.
Henry on the line. Hello, Henry.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Henry. You're welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks. I like the comments made over there, but I think it's relative because there are a lot of ladies, I think, in Ghana who are into money, and there are still some ladies who are not into money. And what I think about Ghanaian men as well, I'm a man too, okay? I met ladies in my life who look at the financial aspect of life, and there are people who also come in and they don't actually look at what you have.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think all this it's just about...
It depends.
It depends, yeah. It varies.
Yeah.
That's what I should say. It varies because there are millions of people I've met outside the country that they don't look at money aspect.
Yeah, but we're bringing it down to Ghana.
Yeah,
I appreciate your call, Henry. Thank you so much. We get the message. Bismarck is on the line now. Hello, Bismarck.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. You're live.
Yes. So mine is, you see, money is part of a relationship. It should be part. So let's say, but there are women in Ghana, they are not after the money. I don't know what they are after. You give them the attention, everything, and yes, though the relationship doesn't work out. So should we say money is necessary in a relationship? That's my view. I feel it's not money. If you don't love the person, don't love the person.
Someone here is saying that you don't have money. That's why you're saying that. But I don't agree with them.
Oh, no.
Because I know you have money. Yeah.
Yes, I'm blessed.
Thank you, Bismarck. Bless you. All right. 0302-216-541 is the number to reach us on. Hello, Naa. Women love money. No money, no love. And that's from Ernie. Chris is on the line now. Hello, Chris.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, Chris. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you. This is actually my first time listening.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay.
Can you please turn down the volume on your radio set?
Yeah, I just did.
Thank you.
Okay, so for me, I think it's about the level of comfortability. Every woman is actually looking for some sort of financial security. Not like they love money, but they have their level of comfortability. And you as a guy, no matter what happens, there's someone out there who match your level of comfortability. If you go for what you cannot handle, you might think, first month, oh, she's not looking out for the money. Second month, she's not looking out for the money. It could even demotivate you in trying to go and get that paper, because then you think, oh, my girl is not really into money and all that. As time goes on, she gets to realize you are not someone who is willing to put his foot on the ground and try and go and make some paper. She would leave you eventually because no matter what, we don't use love to feed our stomachs. It be money we take by cuckoo.
Thank you so much, Chris. I've got John on the line now. Hello, John.
Hello.
Hi, John.
Yeah, hi. I joined from Twitter, and on Twitter, it's like you are discussing how Ghanaian ladies express their love.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Well, basically, if a Ghanaian lady is interested in you, she wants to be part of she wants to know about your job, your family life, everything you do, your religious life, everything. She just wants to contribute to everything that you are involved with.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
basically.
That's how Ghanaian women... Okay. Thank you. Speaking of which, I think I should go to Twitter and read some of the messages coming in from there. Andres Abby is not loving Abby so much. He says, Abby just spoke as though she has nothing to offer, but enjoying chopping the man's money, boiling down to women having nothing to offer. Conversely, love should be selfless. I see. Mo Wajiman Yami says, by putting your house in order when they visit, when they come to your house, they start cleaning. Ishmael says, now I want Abby to be on your show every day. Where did you find her? Abby, where did I find you? All right. King David says, you'll be given love when you are rich, but when you are poor, Charlie, don't go there. Jonah is my last caller. Hello, Jonah. Hello, Jonah.
Hello, Naa.
Hi. You're my last caller. You're live.
I'm lucky.
Aren't you?
All right. So I've been listening. I'm driving home and I'm listening, and then I'm like, it's ridiculous when people think that money should not be part of the relationship thing, or should not be considered in love. I think that it is very, very important because it solidifies the marriage or the relationship. So I am married, okay, and then let me just give you a scenario. There was a point where we have two boys, and then we don't have a nanny, and I realized that there was so much stress on my wife. She doesn't look her best because every time she is trying to, work hard and keep the home and keep the kids and all that, and she's always stressed. You come back from work, you see her, and then she's not, kept well, and the relationship keeps struggling because, yes, obviously you don't see your wife well, and blah 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 blah. So what do? I try to find a nanny who would take part of the job from her, and then she now relaxes. She now can chill and then look good, and then I see her and I'm happy. So if you don't have money to even get the nanny to pay the nanny, how do you make sure that your wife looks good for you to appreciate her, and then the relationship becomes better? So what I'm trying to say is that even though it may not be so much money,
it has something to do with it.
Yes, at every level, there is some amount of money that goes through the relationship to make it better. All
right, Jonah, that's all time will allow us. Thank you so much. Wow, we have just 4 minutes to say goodbye. Let me just read a couple of messages and we'll wrap up. Okay. Dating an unemployed man is an absolute no-no. Dating a man who earns lower than you is not advisable. All this talk about support each other, you will make it work only if both parties are honest with each other. But now, how can you test honesty? How can you test honesty? Ghanaian women don't want to watch acrimony, and Abby has closed the message. All right. Eugene says, "Now I have come to realize that love comes as a result of solving a need. For some, it is money. For some, it is character. For some, it is a family name. For some, it is peace of mind, etc. It depends on what you need and where you stand at a particular point in life. Love means different things to different people." All right. We'll take a final word now. Let me start with you, Hannah Lisa.
Okay, so don't take this out of context. Nobody says that money is the only thing they were talking about how important it was in a relationship. We talked about the 5 love languages. If a woman loves you, you should be able to pick the signs. Be observant. Notice how concerned she is about you, how much she spends her time with you, how much she's talking to you. She's always there, making sure that she's a part of your day, and she's being supportive as well. Just be observant. You'll be able to tell when a girl likes you. Our Ghanaian women will give you the signs. Please pick the signs, because we haven't been trained to say it as it is.
Lisa, I bet you say he's picking the signs you are giving him.
Hey!
He's picking the signs you are giving him. Alright, yeah.
So what I also say is that, ladies, we are in 2020. Be bold.
And march forward.
And march forward. If you want him, tell him. Nobody is going to judge you. Nobody is going to judge you, please. Own your truth. It doesn't matter. That is his problem. We are in 2020. Don't let somebody come and snatch your man and be there and say, I showed him all the signs and he didn't. He's not a magician. Please be bold enough to tell the man that you like him, and let what you want be known, please, ladies.
All right,
Abby. Okay, so shout out to Chris and the last caller. They got me, especially on the need that you need a certain level of comfortability to survive, and it's really not, the main point wasn't about money, but it's about a certain level of comfortability. Ghanaian women, as I already indicated, show love, and the signs are that yes, men are not magicians, but they are supposed to pick it up anyway. Yeah. How they are going to pick it up, it's up to them. We expect them to know. They will know.
Okay, well, I got a message from Sami Kofi Nate, lawyer Sami Kofi, who says that, you see, you've not dated a girl woman before. That's why you need signs. A girl woman doesn't need to give you signs. She'll start moving into your house. One today she brings her toothbrush. Tomorrow she brings her pom-pom. Tomorrow she brings her sponge. Before you know it, she lives in your house
without you asking.
To tell you she likes you, honey. You will know. You'll be married before you know it. In a week, you'll be writing your. You'll be dividing your property equally. Right. It's been an amazing discussion, girls. I absolutely loved each one of you. Thank you so much for being here. This has been Strong and Sassy live on Joy 99.7 FM. My guests have been Dr. Hannah Lisa, MC Yayaboa, and the one and only Abuna Yali, aka Abby. My name is Naa Ashorkor, and yes, we're celebrating 25 years of joy, celebrating 25 years of media excellence. This is Joy 99.7 FM.